Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Hidden Flame. Welcome back for another episode of City of Heroes Going Rogue. We are in the First Ward. Now, I'm in first person because I wanted to show you guys something. Because the place does exist. Welcome to the, the Mother of Mercy Insane Asylum. Also known as where Mother Mayhem keeps her residence. Yeah, this is where all the psychics go for brainwashing. Cool. And there is a badge for it. This is where it all started. When First Ward was still a tyrant's dream, the true Mother of Mercy Hospital was already an aging heap of Gothic masonry. No one is sure exactly when Praetor Tillman built this hospital or why she built it here, but when its crumbling edifices, weed-choked grounds, and vacant windows, the place resonates with the malign power. So close to Mother Mayhem now, you can feel the weight of her psychic pressing down on you. Feel her sightless gaze turn onto you, condemning and welcoming at the same time, with the return of a prodigal child. Yeah. I don't know if you can enter here. Well, let's see. Nope, you can't enter. But I think there is a mission where you have to come here. I'm not sure. But, yeah. This is a very dangerous area. Because it's a level 30 area. I'm on level 28. But good thing, nothing here is hostile. So, we are... Okay, where is she? Yeah, we're not doing any of those. Okay, off to Nadia. She's way over here. But yeah, if you ever want to just hang out and see where that is. Where's my map? Oh, right there. It's way down here. Now, as for Mr. Hamadan over there, that's not a Hamadan. Oh, dear. Whatever that is, it ain't happy. That's a seed of Hamadan. We'll go deal with him some other time. And there's the survivor compound. Anyway. Mistress of Fate, huh? Okay. You come back to old Nadia just like the spirit said you would. They also tell me what is on your mind, child. But you need to say it to me. Got any jobs? Magistri Venturum. We've got us a big old mess on our hands. The Carnival of Elstown Survivor Compound used to be great allies. And in the Gumbo, you make all the allies you can. You believe me. Or believe you me. Oh, she's southern. I can do this. But something strained that alliance lately, and the spirits say that we don't have much time to stitch it back together. See, the compound's leader, the monarch, he's gone and broken a bit of the old brain pan. Before the crazy got him, the monarch was a good man and a strong leader. But then he started thinking that some of my peoples in the carnival kidnapped his daughter. Problem is, well, the monarch doesn't have a daughter, never has. But this don't stop his mad thinking from issuing out an order to start arresting the Sconnies. And to make the threadbare rug even more of an hassle, A few carnival troopers surrendered to him, accepting the charges. And old Mistress Nadia here, she has no idea why. Listen clearly, there's no others in the carnival that just want to steamroll the compound. Bringing wool there, I think finesse would fare us better right now. But I can only hold my blood-minded brothers and sisters at bay for so long. I need somebody to convince the monarch of the compound to let my carnival friends out of the stockade. That would be you, girl. Speak to Cheshire, the gatekeeper, and get things moving. I'm on it. The Lows are watching you, child. Try not to upset them too much. Well, Nadia's from Nolans. Good to know. For those of you who don't know anything about me, I was born and raised in the great state of Louisiana. So if I ever decide to bring out a southern accent like I usually like to do right now, you cannot say that I don't have a southern accent, because I do. Hey, Cheshire, what you got for me? Eckery, what the hell? Eckery, welcome to Gumbo, stranger. Oh my God, is the first word in Louisiana. Other words called first word, but mainly out of tradition, and those who needs that idea anymore out here. You're specifically in the compound. This is a rather boring moniker, and some of us refer to it as the lost word. But I can see it. It's already getting confusing even before it really starts. Anywho, are you here to rescue the monarch's daughter or to see to the clowns? Yeah, I'm here for the captives. Yeah, your chances of talking to those freaks are slim to nil. Only by the leave of the hetman, it is gonna happen. And he's handling out the wolf tickets these days. Okay, who's the hetman? Second in command of the monarch of the Lost Word compound. You'll need to talk to him to get a visit to the old clowns out of the clink. No one's allowed to speak to the monarch right now. He's too busy painting watercolor portraits of his imaginary daughter. Again. Where can I find him? You think once we got out of under Cole's thumb, voluntarily or not, we would have kicked the bureaucracy to the curb, yeah? Well, no. The hetman's a busy fellow, and only really talks to his confidants and proper emissaries. You don't fit either bill. But I tell you what, talk to old Billy Stick up on the Central Shanties. If you get in his good graces, he'll fast track you to the chain. With the chain. I'll tell him you coming. Okay.
Cheshire said should send word that you'd be looking for me. Name's William Burrow. But most folks around here call me Billy Stick on the account that I used to be the hetman before I got too old for it. What can I do for you?
I need to speak to hetman about the carnival.
I'm not sure sure that's a good idea for a couple of reasons. One, I just don't plan it. I can't talk. One, I just don't think that's a good idea. Two, you're gonna really have to talk to the monarch to get them clowns. And the hetman's really protective of monarch these days. And understandably so.
Any chances you can sneak me in to see him then?
And why the Cole would I do a thing like that? Maybe you haven't heard, but the monarch, he's taken sick. As in the head. A few weeks ago, he got it into his head that he had a daughter. and that she was kidnapped by our, what's the word? Our ostensible allies, them Cardis. Thing is, he don't have a daughter, and everyone knows it. But what's a baby to do when you rustle up suspects when your monarch demands it of ye fake daughter or no? Turns out the hetman and the guards didn't have to do much. A few of the clowns heard. What the heck? Turns out that the het and the guard didn't have to do much. A few of the clowns heard wind of what was going on and decided to surrender. They denied it, of course. And who can blame them? But still, there's a way into the stockade, and we're looking at a potential war. So why would the carnival surrender to a crime that couldn't have happened? I never said it couldn't have happened, just that the monarch doesn't have a daughter. Leastways, none of us I've heard about. And I've known the man for a long time. He's the kind of man you want running this part of the gumbo. Breaks my heart to see his head kicked in like this. But he's the kind of man you want running this. Oh, I already said that part. But, well, we're talking about the carnival and the first ward here. And both of those are system. Why the big words? Synonymous with different rules may apply. And who knows what happened. If you help me, then I'll help the monarch. Now, I can't tell if that's altruism talking or desperation. Either way, it came out quick enough for me to believe you'd do it. Tell the Hartman I sent you with good conscience. As stretched thin as he is, he's probably got a few minutes to spare for someone willing to help us. Okay. Where are you at? Up top? Okay. Where you at, man? No, you're Vickers. There he is. You're the famous stranger? This is the gumbo. Right. I'm sure you're a famous stranger, but this is the gumbo. I can't really be bothered at the moment. Take no offense, of course. Barrow sent me. He said you would listen to if I had his endorsement. Did he now? The next time you see Billy Stick, tell him that his good conscience is growing barnacles. I swear, the longer we go out here, the more everyone wants kumbaya to set in. We're losing our minds. Like the monarch? Yeah, like the monarch, but that's not your concern. Quit dancing your jaw and just tell me what you're really here for. Well, I want to talk to the carnival troopers you have locked up. Now you're out of your mind, girl. No one talks to them on my watch. Told the old man not to trust them in the first place. If you'll excuse me, I've got other matters that demand my full and undivided attention. I could take some of them off your plate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could. I'd be stretching the whole obstinate thing if I ignored your help. So here it goes. My lookouts say there's a cell of dust rangers have set up camp near the compound, and a dust cell shouldn't be this far west. Not normally anyway. I really don't need them embedded so close to the compound right now. I need you to scout the ward and find out if the dust has any operations planned out here. Jeez. And if so, the location of the staging ground out there. After that, finish the job. I can do that. Where this cell near the compound is hiding, what they're doing here, and drive them away. You're the best bet to bust some dust heads over in the free fire zone. Normally the stomping grounds, and get some of them to talk. Once you're done, we can see about letting you talk to the prisoners.
Okay. So, I need to defeat Death Rangers. Okay. So, I am looking for the dust guys. Okay, he said... Oh, hang on. I have a map, which has things on it. Okay, Carnival of War. Dust. Okay, so... all in this area. And all over here. Okay. So we want these, though. These are the weaker ones. So just stay in the green area. But am I not mistaken that First Ward's in Louisiana? Ooh, it's good to know. It's resistance. Death Rangers. Hi, boys. Oh, I only have to fight 5 soldiers? Okay. Get back here. Okay, gotta go find 3 more. That, may hurt. 3, 2, 1. Hi, boys. And girls. Okay, drive away the dust cell. Do 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 do. Don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not tired. Seems like an ad hoc base of operations, huh? Doom! Bird. I think all these videos are going to have Cajun names. I gotta remember my old Cajun slang. Come back here. Let's move this up so I can see it. Just one of you? Okay. Come on, die already. Die! Dang it. Though I might have to do some research before I just randomly start doing Southern or Louisiana titles if First Ward isn't in Louisiana. I gotta figure out what Doom Bird is. I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom. I can't hit that. high note anymore. The Dust Ranger. Okay. Oops. Who remembers Invader Zim? I might as well take you out. Take me out to the ball game. Come on, dude, really? Scott should have been back by now. Hello. We can do this just fine. Hey, you. Captain Muldoon. Muldoon. Muldoon? Muldoon. I think it's Muldoon. Our Scott should have been back by now. Yes, I'll keep you up to... Okay. Aggressor, surrender now. This is not necessary. I realize you don't know the situation here, but I can't just let you leave. You're endangering everybody on... Okay, whatever. Captain Muldoon tops his comm link and tells the Dust forces under his command to currently stand down. He turns his attention to you. Listen, friend. I could cite some outlandish protocol in the Dust rules of engagement that allows for parley with third-party aggressors, but I don't want to waste your time. I'll skip straight to the point. Or to introductions. I'm Captain Muldoon of this Dust cell, and I report to Colonel Vargas of DSEC in the Free Fire Zone. And who might you be? Powers Division or something? Or something. Captain, you and your men will immediately make a tactical withdrawal. You're offering us a chance to retreat? Clemency? Why? Exchange for what? You wanted a parlay? So here we are. Tell me why your cell is so close to the compound. Can't really say much more about the Dust is having at the moment. Having a bit of organizational crisis at the moment. DSEC sent myself to the scouting mission to check out the sectors of Elton Town beyond the fringes of the Free Fire Zone. When we were to record anything out of the ordinary that we could find and report back. My cell isn't the only one on this mission. It's just the one that ran into me. Shove off, Captain, and leave the compound alone. Understand. All units, stand down and fall back. Okay. Easy enough. I didn't even realize the hospital was there. That's cool. Okay. Back to Hetman. So you took care of the Dust problem. That's a pretty impressive feat. How'd you manage to pull it off? I just persuaded the cell captain to have his men take a tactical withdrawal. You let them go? Are you insane? What in the ward made you think that was a good idea? I don't have time to explain myself to you, Hetman. We had a deal. All right, girl. You can go right ahead and with those pacifist notions and see how far it gets you out here in the gumbo. And the deal we struck, don't you forget to include your findings of why this particular Dust cell had ranged so far the free fire zone? Well, the captain said Dust was having an organizational crisis.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's all I got. Now let me go see Monarch.
Deal's a deal.
But listen, I already told you the Monarch's a good man. He still is. But he's tore up from the floor. He's tore up from the floor. But he's tore up from the floor up with this obsession about his daughter he never had. I tread lightly around that issue, and I certainly wouldn't get my hopes up about him letting you see the carnies we have in the clink. That's not gonna happen. Not the way I see it, anyway. I'll take my chances. It was a pleasure, Hetman. Okay. In we go. Let's go see who the Monarch is. Probably just some weird person. Monarch indeed is rather unstable. He's holding several small watercolor portraits of his imaginary daughter that he's painted by hand. As he flips through various portraits, his emotions and moods span the gamut from speechless mourning to quiet chuckles of tear-filled nostalgia.
Magistra Ventorum, it's about time we met, wouldn't you say? You must forgive my hetman. He was very suspicious hot. One button will sew with the concerns it has for me. We fought in the Hamadan Wars together. Anna was the only child then.
Monarch shows the water pictures of a painting of Anna, age 9, posing on a bike, tireless bike. What the heck? Your headman thinks you're nuts. So does the rest of the compound. They better do their job of minding their manners in my presence regarding the matter than you do. What do you want from me? Let me speak to the Carney troopers you have in the compound.
Never! They stole her. They're hiding her from me. Those garish, inquisitive wretches will rot unless their co-conspirators bring her back. I will muster the compound for war if it is not soon.
Well, the Monarch begins to froth at the mouth from rage, and he unconsciously wipes away the spittle from one of the watercolor portraits of Anna. When he sees what he has done, he begins to sob uncontrollably. Monarch, you need help. What if I found this daughter of yours? What if I found Anna? He nods quickly at the offer, smiling as if in rapture. He hands you one of the watercolor portraits of Anna.
Yes. Finally, someone that sees that my madness is only loss and my mind is my own. Take this picture, it will help you find her.
Let me speak to the Carney troopers first, and we have a deal.
Her childhood nickname is Antebellum. Given to her when we withdrew back to Elton Town, because she reminded me of the days before the war. She should have been born then in happier times. That bicycle, the one without the tires, that was her favorite friend in the whole world, simply because she wanted to protect it from the other bicycles that made fun of it. She was once convinced that she was allergic to stained glass, too, but she got over that when I taught her how to paint. First, you must treat with the carnival troopers if it will help you bring back my daughter. The psychic one named Candlestick, speak to him.
The others remained silent in protest of their incarceration. I'll show him the picture. Maybe it'll jog his memory. Okay. That was easy enough. This dude has lost his gobshite mind. Yak! Another cake eater from the compound. About to ask Mr. Candlestick if he's now willing to give up the skinny on this fake girl's work. Quiet, I'm here on behalf of Mistress Nadia. Next time, friend, you should lead with that. Tell the older mistress that we're fine so far. There are just waiting and are just awaiting the rest of the carnival to attack the compound and free us of this so-called crime. Pass on to my apologies for surrendering to the monarch's accusations, and that I did it to partly out of whimsy, partly out of plan to shake the fool's head straight. Turns out it didn't work as well as it did when, in my own head, when I was making it up. He still thinks he has imaginary daughters taken hostage somewhere. So what's the plan? The plan is that we find the imaginary daughter. That makes no sense whatsoever. I love it. Where do we start? Oh, no, that's creepy. Even for the gumbo, that's ugh. Therefore, rightly so, in the name of the mighty nonsense, press the watercolor picture right against my forehead. You hold the you hold the portrait of Anna to Candlestick's forehead, and he seems to go into a powerful trance, or at least he pretends to. Whoa, Nelly, she's a real life girl. File that under the big say what? And easy as kiss my hand. She's in the ward. She's here in the ward. Where? Brain talents are only capable of so much. All I can read is that this Anna girl is alive and nearby. You're gonna need Mistress Nadia's sorceress's powers to determine her exact whereabouts. Take her the picture. It's making my head itch. We've almost got you out of here, Candlestick. Stay safe. Apparently this girl exists, huh? Well, if she's not his daughter, we're just going to have to say, hey, so we need you to... Hey, it's Mr. Calhoun. Oh, come on. Sometimes it doesn't work. So, child, what have we here? Imaginary daughter who turns out to be a real live girl, eh? Mistress Nadia is feeling... no. Mistress Nadia is feeling a crazy quilt coming our way, and you can bet on that. Hand me the portrait of the monarch's painted of his daughter, and let's see if we can scuddy where she might be hiding, Usually the mojo go double time with the link on this one, so personal. And by hand, all caught up in sorrow. Let me know when you're ready to go find this little Miss Watercolor here. My peoples in the Connie aren't out of danger yet, The spirits have paved the way to find the ward. We find a way into the ward, are pleased with you. They have blessed my small part in it, child, for which I am grateful. They will keep us in contact from now. Okay, so she's basically saying that we're going to be talking by spirits. And you know what? This is where we're going to hold off for now. We're going to take this as much as we can. And I'm actually calling it early because I need to get something to drink. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Enjoy.